About 10 months ago, I stood in front of 1,000 people and gave my final testimony. And that testimony, I said something to the effect that even though I hadn't grown much physically over the last 2 years, I had grown a lot spiritually. There have been a few times in my life where I get to reflect back like that and see the growth that has happened in me, whether it be physical, emotional, or spiritual. But it's amazing to see the growth that has happened. So the question is, who am I really? Physically, we could talk about my physical aspects. I'm short, I have brown hair, but that's not really deep down who I am. So the first thing that I think is really a big part of me is diligence and hard work. These have been a part of me since early teenage years. I would always work with my dad on projects in the house, on the car, working in the yard, so all sorts of things like that. And in my mission, I came to realize how important that was, because all the happy days that happened in the mission were led up to hundreds of days that were horrible, long, tiring, frustrating, you name it. It was just a long day. But it took diligence and perseverance to get through those days. Also, it took diligence for me to learn Spanish, another language to communicate in with new people from a new culture and a different place than I had grown up in. Hard work helps me feel accomplished, and it helps me realize my worth, because the more we work and the more things we do, I think the better we can feel. Another important part of me is patience. I feel like I'm very patient when it comes to other people. And I try to look over other people's challenges and things that I don't like about them and try to help them out and lift them up in ways that I don't think other people do sometimes. And lastly, something I think is really important to me is taking a step out of the world. We live in a very technological world where we always have our phone, we have our laptop, we have the internet, but when we unplug ourselves in a way and go camping or go out on a hike, it helps us realize our real purpose deep down. It helps me de-stress, helps me ease my depression and anxiety that I feel sometimes. In conclusion, those three things, like hard work, working hard since I was young, has been a really big part of me and helped mold me in the person I am now. I feel like I'm patient with others, and I learned that on the mission, being patient with my companions and other people around me. And then I feel like going out of the world and taking a step out of our daily lives and refocusing and refinding our purpose is something that really helps me out in the long run, helps me become a better person. Thank you.